Alright boys, welcome to the channel. Hacth Bill. Today we're working on the wood bearing hatch. But I wanna start by saying thank you and I appreciate every single one of you have subscribed, like, and comment on the channel. Today we're working on wood bearing hatch as I was speaking. But we also doing some part install for my small business called MD Fabs Street People Champs. I do EG aluminum side skirts, EG Racing 3-piece racing wings. I do them for RX-7, do them for CRX, Dassault, EKs, and I'm working on doing some other parts. Right now I have available side skirts for EGs and EKs and possibly Integras. I gotta check on seeing how many I have in my inventory left from last time I did. However, this is how we're working today. These are my MD Fab side skirts, custom built by your boy. Normally an aluminum set like this, painted, I sell this myself for $90. Comes with 3 brackets each for each side skirt, left or right. It also comes with the hardware included. Other companies like CCC Racing, for example, like when I purchased mine from CCC Racing, this alone was $120. The brackets I end up paying another $20 to $25 additional for the brackets, and they were not aluminum, they were out of steel, which it kind of rusted, made my bolts rusted, and rust is no good because that's gonna make your rocker panels rusted. So I opted to make them out of aluminum, at least to make a little change in the game to help you guys out. However, this is for my boy Jersey J. Been had them done for a minute. These are carbon fiber wrap. He wanted them like this for his hatch. Show you also the one that I got for him. This is what I'm working right now to show you. This is the carbon. Right now still got the protecting film, if you could tell a little bit, like on this side. So you pretty much peel it out and it gets glossier. But I do not remove it, so there's no issues with the customer having any scratches on anything, because this right now it should be easy to clean and simply just peel off and that's it. But this is carbon fiber wrap for his EG hatch, custom made already. The back I done prepped it for him because they come with this ledge. Some of them when I bought them, some didn't. So I have to like go out of my way and literally trim this by hand. Takes a little bit of work. So after I trim it, I flat black it. You know, I prime and flat black pretty much. So it's got more like an OEM look, more of a clean look also. These have been a little dusty. They've been sitting in my living room. I just gotta do the decals now that I started doing stickers again. Just like this one. MD Fast Street People Champs. Got the logos already. Just gotta pretty much print them out, put the stickers for him, and that's it. That's ready for him. So the wing that I'll show you guys in a little bit, there's also for his EG, and it's a 3-piece wing. But yeah, today I'm making custom brackets for myself. I have these side skirts here for a long time. This I was gonna go into him, but I made a new pair, which is this one. He been sent me the carbon fiber wrap a long time ago, so I did this for him, had them done. To be honest, I want to do this to mine. I just done got the carbon fiber wrap, so at least I want to install them back, because when I started my little side business of obviously the side skirts and the aluminum track racing wings, I decided to sell my CCC Racing ones, and I took them off so I could represent and rock my own, and I never installed them. So gotta make custom bracket. The holes are already done in my EG hatch, the wood bearing. So these brackets I gotta cut them from scratch. I'll show you guys how I cut them. The holes I usually drill them so that people could drill them from scratch, but being the mine's already drilled up, I gotta take the brackets as I cut them and mark them individually so I get the right holes matching the underneath of my brackets, and I have no problem. Get some hardware and start throwing them in. But yeah, this, however, like I said, that little scratched off. These are sentimental to me. These is like the OG side skirts. Had them for over a year. They've been through thick and heck to me, so why not throw them and, you know, represent. So in the future I'll take them off, take out the stickers, sand them down, and simply wrap them just like this one. So we have the carbon look going around for now. I just missed the side skirt look on the hatch, so we got that full racing look, and it's something simple. So we'll get to that. Like I said, we're gonna start cutting the brackets. These are for my boy already. I gotta cut new ones for mine because I gotta match the holes to my racket. Also, I mentioned when I provide this, I sell them this white to you guys. You might have to keep a note. If the bottom of your racket pushes too far, which I'm gonna show you guys what I mean, it's up to you guys to put a piece of tape or line and trim them halfway. So the L bracket, this is gonna face the side skirts to the outside. This is the under racket panel piece. So that's why I don't trim them, because if I trim them and then somebody's card application is different or a scratch, and they could have used it, you know, a little wider. That's the only reason that I made it wide enough like this. But on mine, I gotta trim them, which I already got them measured to half. I got 6 of them that I gotta make. I'll show you how we're gonna do it real quick, and yeah, get to today's video. So let's get. All right, so I got my aluminum angle iron. This is, I did say maybe 1.5 by 1.5. So this is what we're using to make my custom brackets like I usually do. So I taped them already from the beginning to the end. That's already one cut. So once that cut finishes, it starts over here. That's 2 cuts. Same thing. Once that cut, that's another cut. Move it along. You guys get the picture. You gotta get 6 cuts. Now this is what I mean. I provided this white because your car might be bent, your car might be different in the application. So that's the only reason I'm not trimming this to a set fitment, because I just don't know. So based on my car, the stock original, this is this part that faces the side skirt like this. This is gonna go right behind it like that, right? Apologies. These 2 holes is gonna face the rocker. This is gonna face over here. It mounts up. You drill your hole, boom, goes through here. That's how you tie it. So this part right here with the 2 holes is this one right here in the top that I'm gonna simply just trim to my need. Once that I trim it, we could drill a couple holes and we should be good. I'll get this thing going. it out, boys. This is the 3-piece wing that I was talking about that I also make for EG. These are 3-piece EG track wings. This shape was my first shape that I started. The new one that I got now is a more updated one. This one I gave it to my boy Jesse Yuri. So the carbon, the same guy that got these. So it's gonna have my own Wolverine track wing, which is a little thicker, but this is the OG design compared to the design that I have now. However, I'm gonna change the design throughout the time for many of y'all different liking. So if y'all didn't like this Batmobile or Bat wing like I call it, we got the FCS Macro one. Then I'm gonna do some regular OG ones that we could all like really like and emphasizing the same color, the same design, and will be good money. So, but yeah, this is the very OG wing that started off. This wing probably about 4 years now. Ready to go to a new home. Ready to go with my man's bill. So yeah, can't wait to see on his car and go represent and have a fun time. You know what I'm saying? So the brackets is clean. After I cut them, what I do, I just chafe the sides a little bit on the sidewalk. Take a razor blade and cut the edges that would cut. So this is pretty smooth. Next step, I gotta drill a hole here, because this is gonna simply go like this. You can see that this part is gonna be underneath your racket. Sorry about the hairs. Like I said, this has been waiting there for a little bit. So we're cleaning. So this goes like this, a little bit further in. So a hole will be drilled here. Put a screw through in here, which is an Allen key most times, with a washer, and boom, that's done and done. Anytime you remove it, you take out the one screw. The 2 screws that are here, this is just to install it in the rocker panel. Those are permanent there, so wanted to point that out. So this is ready. You gotta drill the holes and install it. But first we gotta check on the EG hatch, the exact location that I need the holes. So probably better get a Sharpie and mark them and then come drill them. So let's get it. Alright boys, so we're back in the garage. This is the bracket we fabricated for the side skirt. Are gonna go down here. It gives it a lower look, but these are aerodynamics. It's not for the looks. This helps down the track, guide the car straighter. That's the purpose on it. Pause. So the brackets, they go over here. If you guys see, that's why I trimmed it. By the time I got the side skirt, it's gonna sit over here flush. So now I just gotta mark don't existing holes. This is how you gotta do in the future. From underneath it, you jack it up, drill your holes from underneath, the bracket location, put the brackets, bolts. This is already installed. There's 3 of them, 1 there, 2 there, 3rd one down there. Then we do your hole here. That's your installation. That's gonna install the side skirt and remove it anytime that you need it. So right now I'm doing my marking of the sister holes, drill them up, and then take it from there. So let's get it. Alright, just check it. These are already marked for this side. So I'll show you one side, move on to the other. This is already set mark to the holes I got. If you guys see. So once I drill it, I just pull my 2 bolts. The brackets already goes in. So I mark that number 1. DV for driver's side. The second one, if you guys see, same pattern. So just got it drilled there, the holes. Put number 2, DV, driver's side. 3, you guys already see it. That was the same size that I needed for the back. Same thing. 3, DV for driver's side. So that I know which one belongs to the right position. We're gonna put them pause. Now I'm gonna do off camera the other side. Drill them. These brackets should be done. It's a matter of getting getting bolts, install the brackets, drill the side skirts, and should be good with this installation. And this is for anybody trying to install these side skirts, whether it's for my little business or from somebody else's, like CCC sideskirts, CCC Racing. There's Enemy Creations, sideskirts and wings. I'm forgetting a few other companies out there, but the main ones. This is how you do your installation. We all very similar. So just to show you guys how I do, at least on my application, on my hatch in this moment. Maybe you have a hatch and you want similar look. So this is what it takes to install them sideskirts in your vehicle. So I'm gonna do the other side, start drilling, and start doing this installation, get some bolts so we could get this going, and yeah, get it with today's date. Let's get it. All right. This is installation. Once you got everything that you require, you drill. At least the way I provide it with the bolts. All you gotta do is drill these 2 holes on top, one here, repeat that 2 times, left and right, and that's how you install your side skirt. Again, I'm the only one providing aluminum brackets. Everybody else, they doing the steel with steel, water, dirt. It creates rust and makes your rocker panel rust out. I'm the only one who got the aluminum joint so far. My idea. So yeah, I got both of these tied up. I have to look for the fourth one that got it inside real quick so that we could put it in. Make the side skirt. Start estimating the holes where we're gonna drill it, put the bolts, boom. That's done. Easy does it. So this is what the bracket should look like once you install it. You see, you should have that much slack. This is never gonna be flush because by the time you put it with your side skirt, you know, so you always want to have a little bit of slack over here. It's gonna go close to the side skirt as possible. So yeah, looking good. We'll come back and do the last one. Alright, check it out. I just got a sample of the side skirt. It just put here. It's not installed yet. We still gotta do the holes for the side. So you guys got an idea how this go install. So right now, by the time that the bracket sticks there, the way I have mine is not really flush with the metal, that you could see. So in the future, you guys could cut it a little more, well actually lesser, so that you have more metal to the side skirt. You see what I mean? But no big deal, because if my concern was that, I could also put the side skirts on top, whatever. But I like them there, so it's gonna have a little bit of space, but my screws are long enough that when I drill it, it's gonna grab and it's not gonna go anywhere. This is perfect fit. 73.5 for EG hatch. I showed you the front once installed, but yeah, this is what the side skirt is gonna look like. Again, without, it's kind of dark, but you guys see it. I'm gonna proceed and put that last one so I could drill the holes and have this one installed just like that. So let's get it. Alright boys, so this is macked up. I ended up making a third bracket because I lost one on my way to the hardware store. I don't know how. Luckily I had enough aluminum, the sizing, cut it, measure it, everything is tied up. Those are 10mm bolts. So I use a 10mm socket and a 10mm wrench to adjust them. They're tied up already. Now I'm gonna show you guys from a distance, or as best as I could, one set there that just set there. I'm gonna simply with my finger pause feel where the bracket is, slowly hold it, do a pivot hole through the side skirt, then through the bracket, proceed that same procedure all along, which is 3 bolts. On my 3 bolts, which are Allen keys over here, and this is a done deal. So without further waiting, let me drill these 3 last screws for the brackets that are for the side in order for the side skirt to mount. Again, we mounted the brackets to the bottom of the bracket the way it goes. Now in order to put the side skirts, you got to drill the 3rd hole that goes to the side skirt. You adjust it as higher as low as you want to your knee. So I'm going to try to put in a center, pause in the center. Get it done, and I'll show you guys how it looks like. So let's get it. Alright, this is better if you have help, but if you are a loner like myself, we'll make things happen. Just take your time, easy does it. Again, these are built by me to fit this cart, which is a EG hatch, so it should fit any EG hatch, no problem. So the way that I have it set up, at the end over here, it's already matching to my front over here. Now I'm just filling the aluminum bracket. To fill it with my fingers here, pause. Slightly grab it. Proceed to do a pivot hole. We got it where we want. So, most likely, I'll be doing a hole right over here. We're gonna sand the boys. Alright, so my camera ended up falling. Yeah, seen. This hole over here, it's already done. It's a little pitch black. So it's already done through the side skirt and through the bracket. So I could just do the same procedure all around. Put my bolts, tie them up. This is done. I'm gonna put a security bolt there, come back, and show you guys what it looks like. Alright boys, so we got that bolt ready in play, tied up, and it's kind of dark. It's a black bolt. Still gotta put one on my JDM washer. Just put it there for now. Use one of these simple Allen keys, hold it to the back, boom. One simple screw is holding it in place. So I'm gonna proceed to drill my next holes, which is 2 more. Tie up the 2 bolts, do that to the next side. If by any chance I have 6 JDM quick release watches, which I use, available, we'll put them. If not, we'll leave them black for like right now. I don't mind it. It kind of gives it a clean look anyway. So yeah, let's proceed and get the other 2 holes done. Let's get it. Pause on the hole. Alright boys, so I drilled this hole just to show you how simple. Once you drill the hole, put your bracket in place, place your bolt through that side, put your hand through the back, fasten it by hand. If you got one of these C Allen keys, it comes handy. You just proceed to tie it up. Simply fast method to remove and install the side screen. That's already tied up. Settle that one. I'm gonna drill this one with you guys, visible where you guys could see it. Tie it up. We'll do the other side of camera and call it a wrap. Alright boys, last one for this side. Again, you look where your bracket is at. Measure it by hand. And most likely you feel like the bolt is gonna go through. You got it, measure it, and start drilling. Like that. aluminum side skirts. Easy installation. Just take the bolt through a hole with this. Use the bolt button head through the back. And tight. The Allen key. Or twist and tighten up. This is to work off, you know. Alright, so you guys seem to literally check the whole car. This is tied up in place. Check it out. I know it's nighttime, kind of hard to see it, the look. Hopefully you see on the screen. And again, I do it from beginning to the ending on the rocker panel. And some applications, because you guys have the 3-piece front end, I have to trim the side skirt, so you guys gotta let me know. If you want it shorter, it's better to have it shorter. So for example, this don't stick out too much. You're gonna have clearance problem with your slicks. Same thing in the back. Overall, this is nice install. I'm pumped. Been a while that I haven't put any skirts in this car. This is officially the first time I put MD fab side skirt on my Wolverine hatch. I believe I put them in the other red hatch and on the EK hatch that we had in the channel about 2 years ago. But on the Wolverine, this is the first one. So I'm pumped to have them. Now that we got the front end painted along with the carbon front end put on. And just like that primer, you know, what can I say? Stay tuned because we got a lot of parts coming for this car soon. And we're trying to get her to a final stage, you know, where we could start racing the car soon in the future. So that's why I'm trying to get it all tied up. Check out that look, boys. Been a while that I didn't have them on. And I just love that look. If you guys are interested in these aluminum side skirts, let me know, hit me up. And yeah, I'll be gladly to take care of you guys. These are painted in the future. I'm gonna take them out, sand them, carbon fiber wrap them, then put the new wraps. For now, I leave on that color. That was the OG color that I had when I first started doing them. Still got my OG stickers. We got the AK-47 gun for good luck, of course. So why not? I'm pumped. I'm excited. Something more on the checklist that I wanted to do for months. I had them brackets and I had the side skirts ready there. Me being lazy, not trying to install them. You guys see how quickly and easy the installation is. So let me stop talking. Let me get to working on the other side. Show you guys the other side done and call this a wrap. So let's get it. color view, boys. This side we got a lot more lighting, so you guys get to see the side skirt for what it looked like. The clearance. By the way, these are 3-inch wide. I used to get them 4, and at one point I used to get them 5-inch wide. 3-inch, perfect size. Used to have 4-inch pause, the CCC racing, and that was a headache trying to load it into a flatbed or anything like that. I had to take them off. I still got to take them off, but I like that height. We probably have an inch or 2 off the ground. Gets to the look that I'm looking for. It's gonna do the stability for the car, so overall it's a win-win. Just love it, boys. Then a while I didn't have the side skirt, so I missed the look. Now rocking my own feels even better. And the Fabs, Street People's Champs. There you guys have it. If you guys have an EG hatch, coupe, EK, Del Sol, RS7, hit out your boy, because I'm ready. I got the side skirts, and we got the 3-piece track wings. As soon as I'm ready to start shipping, that I got a few fabricated, I'll put it in my stories, let you guys know when it's ready to order, how much that will be. Sort of the side skirt. But I'm back in business, boys. Back in business. Every day, something to improve, motivation wise. One more key part in the hatch that I did install them for a little bit, because I removed the CCC racing, being that I started my own little small business, side skirt and track wings. So what bet feeling they be rocking my own side skirts now, rather than be rocking a stranger. They're never gonna give me props or any recognition. But the hatch look dope. By the way, shout out to every single one of you that have subscribed, like, and comment on the channel. Especially every single one of you that support my small business, MD Fabs. So shout out to all you players out there. And self-motivate, keep motivated. That being said, gonna wrap it up, boys. Today this was the goal to fit the side skirts, to custom build the brackets, to install the side skirts. I'm on display. That's what they look like now. They look dope. Alright, boys. Been a pleasure. Till next time. I thank y'all for watching. Subscribing, liking, and commenting. Till next time. Peace.